Begin this look at sports with Africa World Cup qualifying matches where South Africa will be taking on Botswana, with both sides still in with a chance of qualifying. They need Ethiopia to drop points against the Central African Republic. If that happens, one of the Southern African teams can then take advantage, and the mood in both camps is high. CCTV's Dan Williams reports.
Getting ready for the big kick-off. For South Africa's national team, this weekend will either be remembered as a magical upturn in their fortunes or a realisation that Bafana's World Cup hopes are over. In short, South Africa need to beat Botswana here at the impressive Moses Mabhida and hope Group A leaders Ethiopia draw or lose to the Central African Republic. After all the talk, coach Gordon Igesund feels his side is fully focused on the job in hand.
They know exactly what's needed, and I think I spent a little bit of time, not too much, but a little bit of time explaining to them not to worry about what's going on elsewhere. You know, let's just make sure that we win this game, which is the most important thing for us. And also, I've also stressed to them that, you know, a lot of people are just writing off Botswana. You can't write any team off in World Cup football or any international football match for that matter. And Botswana are a formidable team, but I believe that we will do well out there. I believe we're going to do well with the focus the players have got right now.
There's more than just a place at Brazil 2014 up for grabs. The future of the coaching staff and some of the players will also be called into question if South Africa once again misses out. But Igesund feels there is more than just an outside chance that Ethiopia's opponents, the Central African Republic, can do his side a favour.
You'll see for yourself when we get the result, Car in Ethiopia. I think every single one of you guys are just hoping that a miracle can happen. I don't think it needs a miracle. I just think it needs Car to play to their strengths, and they can beat Ethiopia. I know this for a fact. I'm speaking from experience because we played against Car. So it's not going to be an easy game.
Botswana themselves also have an outside chance of qualifying. They too need to win and hope that Ethiopia lose heavily. As unlikely as that all sounds, they still have the belief.
I think we came here to play against a big team in the region. It's not our first time to play the powerhouse of Africa. We have been there before. I think the mood is 100%.
So the stage is set for what promises to be a thrilling encounter between two Southern African sides. But victory for either team could be bittersweet if news then filters through that Ethiopia have won their match against the Central African Republic. The joy of winning would then be replaced by tears and further self-analysis. Dan Williams, CCTV, Durban, South Africa.
To Madagascar now, Africa's Kung Fu Championships have got underway today. One young Zambian is showing there's far more to this martial art than merely winning. CCTV's Celestine Carne has more.
Just 2 months ago, this city hosted the Confederation of African Rugby Tournament. Now Antananarivo is trying another sporting showcase, the 5th Wushu Kung Fu African Cup.
We have invited about 32 countries for participate in this competition. And finally, we have received the confirmation with about 12 countries. Until today, I think there has 8 countries has already arrived in Madagascar. For the other countries, why they cannot attend this committee for the reason of the sponsoring.
Kung Fu dates back to ancient times in China, and over the centuries various fighting styles have developed. The likes of Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan and Jet Li have popularized Kung Fu worldwide. In Africa, there's a small but passionate following.
We have 3 athletes in Sanda, especially in Sanda. It means in fighting. So we participate because firstly to win, and secondly to get experiences.
When organizing a tournament in Africa, the big challenge usually for the organizers is ticket sales. And the Wushu African Cup team has already put in place a plan to ensure that this gymnasium fills during the tournament.
For the ceremony opening, we planned for the 10,000 aliyali, about $5 US for the ceremony opening. But for the normal competition, the 6th to 8th September, just the price is just 3,000, like $1.5 US.
Kung Fu features 2 disciplines at major competitions, Sanda, which is a fighting contest, and Taolu, which is for demonstration. The winners will receive medals and gifts from the sponsors. Celestine Caronay, CCTV, in Antananarivo, Madagascar.
And that's where we leave it. On Africa Live, you can stay in touch with us on Twitter using the handle at CCTV News Africa. And you can also visit our Facebook page, CCTV Africa. I'm Penina Karibe. Thanks for watching.